Heyo, Cool Skeleton 111 here. How y'all doing? Alright, well today we're getting back into Ace Attorney. Yippee. Alright, well, I kind of forget where we left off, so let's jump right into it. And where is it? Here we go. Yay! Yes, part 2 of the trial. Also be prepared, there will be some very awkward voice acting. And some of the voices might mash together, because I can only do so many voices. Alright, December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. Sweetie! You have to believe me! I didn't go anywhere near the crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room! And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly! He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back!
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie! I just remembered! I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking for Max. Fabulous! Well, that's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick!
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Wow, Max! I never thought that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make that decision.
That's really cool!
Fabulous! This mystery keeps getting deeper. December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Van Germe, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A beautiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Well, Mr. Lawrence Coles, please take the stand.
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
Who? And where's Grand Flint?
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographically gibberish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah! Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay. I know this. Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? But a couple of clowns will...
Your name.
Lawrence Curls. Professional funny man. Also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct.
Yes, it is.
Well, Mr. Clark, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Ratsford.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Oh, poor Mo. Can't be his normal stooty self in court.
What you witnessed? Oh, no, I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I have been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a blanket stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I'm taking a laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness. Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll hear me out!
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you! Okay, wait! Poor Gumshoe.
Now that's been settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want! What you witnessed. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max. He was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, what do you say, half-kilter? Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick! You've gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that!
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber battering.
I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes! Alright, let's see what we got. Why did you glance out the window? You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeball.
Mr. Girls!
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Let's keep pressing. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday. Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud.
It sounded like a giant thump.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Yo! That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Hey, man. Mr. Chaos, please revise your testimony.
They should start turning the tables in our favor.
I heard there's a huge noise inside the window, and that's what made me look outside.
What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kinda sounded like, I guess you could say.
Mr. Chaos, may the court remind you that humors are necessary.
Oh, how'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep. Well, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, eh?
Then, you went to look out the window and you saw... Here's the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna save first. Where's that photo? So how did he go with them and there's no footprints or anything? Of the other person. I feel like we should press more. You say you saw the ringmaster get bonked over the head. Over the head?
Yes, I did! It's the climax of my story!
He really does enjoy the completely random non-sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I had no idea! A weapon wasn't found in the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Why, no I didn't! I didn't see a weapon!
Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of the murder committed that night?
I'll not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what it means. is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
You can't really... You're...
No.
Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Of course I do.
And I suppose that will be telling us all that great reason?
Of course I will. The reason is... the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed, when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound. Hello, one. Welcome in. How you doing? There is no way that he could have seen Max clock anyone.
1972!
Mr. Cruz, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
Well, I didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Cruz, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No! I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick!
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Yep, clown.
Well,
Are you back from your jog?
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window last night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps in my statement.
On karma? Tampering with witnesses again.
So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clock the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Kearns,
Your Honor.
you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. A ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Oh, yeah. Then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn your court etiquette. Got it?
I have turned into a clown. Do 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 do.
Got it.
A silhouette.
The
was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubt it, especially since I saw his opening symbols. So that black cloak, and they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is a decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright. Give it your cross-examination.
The silhouette. Alright, here we go. Save. Might need to press, but there's gotta be something with this. Because there's only one set of footprints. You sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I saw! Exactly what I saw! I got eyes like a hawk! Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that's not all I saw! He didn't say flowers. The white roses!
Objection!
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? Well, I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galacta has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now! Silk hat, cloak, white roses!
Perhaps if he knew that there were 3 or not. He saw what he saw. And he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
You like pie!
Wrong voice.
Silent fool. You are to respond with the whole truth. No fractions.
Order! Order!
Oh, you didn't see the roses, did you? I'll be honest. There weren't any roses on the person I saw.
I'm seen was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are all white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Objection!
Then the roses must have fallen off when they defended the solid victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He is just toying with this code.
I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me! Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony?
There's no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols. I don't mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose sticks up so high. Would you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all three of Max's symbols. However, this witnesses that claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction!
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointers, but this...
Judge, look at the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now.
Your Honor, may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike Wright, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
Well, I'm not sure.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, the remaining 1% is doubt. Doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in this next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
Nick! This is your last chance!
The Silhouette Part 2. There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially in Silhouette. There's no way I can see the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on screen. On the scene.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of bantering against the witness. If you're going to prove to me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Clare's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. wearing it the entire time, was he? Then what's it doing sitting on the ground? Saving. I'm presenting the hat. We're probably gonna lose the... Oh? Did we do something? This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma. Where exactly was the silk hat found?
You always ask these questions. It was found at the crime scene. Was it the crime scene? That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Whoa! That's not true!
Mr. Yes!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Why, that's just not right! That's so hard!
What's not right is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? You forgot the
Enough of these tatters and Mr. Girls! Who do you think you are?
I saw him! I swear I saw him! That was bad! And they need to love his roses. He was still wearing his dumb silk hat. That's the truth!
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing the dumb silk hat. He was there!
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo?
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went... What do you mean how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that!
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is patching the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma. Miss Von Karma. Protest is useless.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little gay?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby! Besides, what kind of stupid question is, how do they leave the scene, crime scene? The answer is obvious. He was turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Sorry, what?
Hey, I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story? And how the criminal left the scene?
Present. Look at this picture. Problem is that the footprints in the snow.
The footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there! So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of the witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. His clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I'm saying! Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time!
Lying in court is a serious crime.
You wait a second! I think you have said more than enough for today! What the norm? I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways! I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear!
Beans? Alright, one moment. Hold on. Be right back. Alright, I have returned with the beans. So let us see what bean you shall make me eat. Right. Spinning. If I can get it to spin. Yeah, go. Okay, I am bad at spinning this thing. Alright. It looks like we got juicy pear or booger. Alright, get one of those. Well, bottoms up. I think that's booger. It tastes kind of off. It's not bad, but it's definitely not pear. Juicy pear. I was expecting it to be a little bit more salty. To be honest, it tastes like the lawn clippings Bean Boozled bean. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Seems to be the only green bean in there, though. Alright. Well, anyway. Finish up the bean.
I don't know why. I get the feeling that feeling things are gonna be getting.
I can read, but okay. Do over.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Hello, Kindron. Welcome in. How you doing? Just so you guys know, there is a 15-minute increment and only 3 uses per stream. Alright, yeah.
Mr. Lawrence Cruz,
Yes?
this testimony you've provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. I just
It's just what?
This is just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially when Carmen said her wit told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Order! Order! I will have order! Put yourself on camera! How could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinions as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Cruz.
Huh? You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
The truth. Now it's time for our next segment. Mom Loans! Everything that I've said up till now has been the truth. When I looked down the window, the Ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing the white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's what I saw. You what? This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there's no footprints. Why people don't leave footprints?
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Bet.
Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying? There's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe they are witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. I think she's technically German, but it's somewhere in Europe. I guess. Because it did say earlier that she studied in Germany for a while. Oh, heck yeah, we definitely gotta do some anime stuff later. Maybe I might consider doing that over on my Discord when we have enough people.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
I think we're okay here. Well, he's probably telling the truth. But was that really Max? What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he is telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick! Wait! That means Max actually used magic!
Yikes, you're right. Okay, we did the wrong one.
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a fool.
This lady needs a thesaurus.
Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile!
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Van Gamma's case is sound. However, I get the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It is undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow I want us to find out the reason behind this mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Ooh, boy. December 29th. 2:33 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 5.
Hey, sweeties! What the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max. I can't believe I'm asking this. But you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question.
Jeez.
I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not impossible. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Great way to spoil the magic.
Wow! You just told me the secret to your magic!
No! I broke the first rule! The cardinal rule! The only rule!
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret of the tricks.
Nick! What do we do now?
All we can do is hope to find the flying criminal in the court tomorrow.
Great idea! Let's do our best to catch this sucker!
To be continued. And we're only 1 hour in. Saving investigation part 2. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Nick?
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right?
Wet the bones? Okay, gonna take a sippy of my H2O. Audible slurping. Alright. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They don't do it. So you can't guess the trick. Oh, they do it, so you got okay. Yeah.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First, she put her thumb right next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
I don't know if we're going to be seeing much of pearls in this one. Really? Was it kind of like this?
What? How? How'd you do that? Nick! You're like a real magician! See? This is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks, like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I don't know if we need to talk to her, but yeah, okay, we're good here. I guess we need to go exploring more. December 29th, Very Big Circus. A circus entrance.
You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes, what?
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Row your boat.
Row your boat. What are you doing? Simply down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but it just doesn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something simple as this. What are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa!
Yeah, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we're trying to sing in a round for a new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible! See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you!
We're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we know the trip for the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot! I wanted to give this back to you. Oh, there it is! Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
I guess we have to talk to them.
I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was no man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right then?
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? Oh, what do you think, Ben?
I would have thought it was the ring monster.
Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. If you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Huh! You haven't got a clue about anything, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts!
Yeah, this circus is really something.
Yeah! How do you do that?
Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a fine ripe tomato.
So, how's this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's all secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism the world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that joke said we should.
That That jerk.
Max Galactica. The father should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right! You're right! Mark my words, I, Trilo Quest, will win the Grand Prix! You're the man now, dog! Roll your boat! We'll be the key to a glorious victory!
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up! You gotta be part of this too!
Okay, we're gonna leave him to it now. Let's go to the lodging house. December 29th, lodging house, plaza.
No, it's you two.
You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Carpet told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, his gumshoes.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. They're not gonna get me to bite back a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof! There she is! Don't show up! 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 Don't show up!
Looks like she's wounded him pretty tight. Pretty tight. Blah, 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 blah.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
Party clap. Culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by his window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who is in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Mr. Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Alright, well, can't really do much there. Let's go say hi to Mo. if he's there. December 29th, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here. Whew.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away.
Hey, let me get on that. Let me see. Alright. What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself?
I've always thought he was just thinking of new jokes.
He must really love his work. Alright, time to get out of here. Let's go check out the big top. December 29th, very big circus. Big top.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
Why don't you have a tiger rushing up towards you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Sure. Alright, let's get out of here. Ringmaster's room? December 29th, Big Top. Ringmaster's room.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why did he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
Table and...
Ew! There's mud caked on the table!
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on this table.
Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me!
I wasn't! How uncouth do you think I am, anyway? I don't think there's much in here. Okay. Alright, nothing in here. Cafeteria? Nope, not much in here either. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. Mr. Wright! Welcome to the wonderful and the fabulous, the cafeteria! Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood today. Right! You know what time it is? Some little time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? There's pizza in Mexico? I mean, there probably is, but... Come on, you can't answer this. That's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? But... no, try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it!
Okay, what is your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria!
I don't get it. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I swear! That crate just...
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was black. I don't see any Cyclops. He must be telling the truth.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Huh?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons.
Oh,
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
you even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke!
Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? I mean, in a courtroom, everybody's trying to be serious. Somebody got murdered. Someone that you look up to. Yeah, his hat is... So have you seen the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space? I'm thinking he's an alien. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I need to watch it again. It's been a while. Alright, let's check out this place. Bulletin board for bulletins. There's nothing. Yeah. Boop the nose. Explosion of cotton candy. At least I think that's what it was. Alright, let's go see if Miss Von Karma is finished. With interrogation and examination. Nope, not yet. Alright, detention center, we go. Yeah. December 29th, detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Blackjack, a great prison escape. It would be aired live.
Hey! That sounds like it would be an awesome special!
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. Yeah, he's kinda... That's what I was thinking. Hold on a sec. Holy smokes. Planes are flying very close to the ground. I don't think I'm even near an airport. Alright, anyway, back to the game. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I have no choice. It wouldn't be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Okay. Night of the murder. Night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. Oh, sorry you missed out earlier. Congrats on getting first, Kintron. Alright. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the studio clown says. It wasn't me.
Max! Do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
I was thinking about this in court today. It's a favor to ask you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus!
Oh, it's a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But...
I've won on the world stage! I won the International Grand Prix! International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. And that is something I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh?
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
Oh, My sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell that again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I could tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at these. It just happened to have a picture of... I just happened to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. And just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage I've ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow!
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max! I won a trophy too! Hey, Max! How'd you buy me a trophy?
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and look! That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown into jail? Grand Prix photo added to the court record. Alright, let's move on. Do we have to show them? Okay, we might have to show them. I'm gonna go over to... TikTok. And cafeteria. We're gonna do Mo first. Just so that way we don't have to go all the way back here. Alright, there we go. Oh, I love this picture! He showed it to you guys too!
Oh, you've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah! But he didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me this bus too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's about the same size as him. Strange. It's in the picture, I think. He's made us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I see. Well, let's go back over to here. Show Ben and Triolo.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we We won't need you to look at this after all.
Okay, so they don't know anything. Great. Now, I guess we go back to the detention center and get some info out of this dude. Okay, nope. Do we present the photo?
I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture, I'm the king of the world! I even got a fabulous trophy and a super fabulous bust.
That's really cool! I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday.
If you want to see it in one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria.
Cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus tent?
Of course, the trophy isn't there, but the bust that I want is.
It's in the cafeteria? We were just there yesterday! Nick? Did you see a bust anywhere inside the cafeteria?
No, I did not. Should we go back to the cafeteria? Alright, here we go again. I'm assuming it would have gone there. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand.
Look! Here! Max is written on it. It must have been his VIP table.
Okay. Let's see, is the room there now? Can we go? No, what am I missing? Wet the bones again. Okie dokie, here we go. Yum yum. Alright. I'm just gonna take a quick sneak peek to see what we need to do. Alright, just making sure. Nope. Okay, we gotta go back to Mo. Sigh. There we go, okay.
Max's bust should have been on that table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah! When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden. That bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there.
Oh. Okay.
Mike's just had to put the picture up.
Hey! This thing's really cool! Nick! Nick! They want someone to make a bust of me!
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Okay, we got that now. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up another bad joke.
Nope, I'm John Blank here.
A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there's this one teensy tiny thing that doesn't seem very different.
Tell us! Tell us!
Well, on the morning of the kind, over on that bowling board, this piece of paper was supposed to draw inside.
A piece of paper?
It's torn. So I don't know what it said, but I could see inside.
Yikes! It says... To the murderer?
Murderer!
Yep, that's what it says. But the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yep, well, Wright Master was killed the night after the paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing?
It was the clown! Arrest him! Put him in jail! Execution!
No. Note added to the court record.
Nick! I think we better follow up on the important lead!
Alright. Now, can we go into Acro's room? Please? No! What do we do? Do I gotta go back? I probably gotta go back and show him the note thingy. Yeah. Alright, looky here. I got you something. What's this?
Do you know anything about this note?
This morning of the morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
I don't know all about that note. When I read it, my heart suddenly skipped a beat.
What?
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, a ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company?
I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Oh, so now we can see what that thingy was in his pocket.
Really? Curiosity. What in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go on and find it out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
No need. Alright, Big Top. Move into Ringmaster room. Examine.
Hey! Do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat!
You know, I've got a feeling I know what this is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us! Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick! I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece!
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house plaza. What?
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called up to the ringmaster.
Note updated in the court record. Alright. Well, not sure what we do with this now. Let's see. Oh, looks like Mo is gone. December 29th. Big Top Cafeteria.
Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well,
Hamburger! Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
all of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad! Alright, well, maybe enough time has passed now and we can go into Akru's room finally. It's Demand. December 29th, Lodging House, Plaza.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe! I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma...
Nick! What is that? That beeping sound!
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal!
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl, still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's blowing. Yeah! This biting is lashes from a whale.
Von Karma! She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defendant at your hands making the national news?
National news. You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
I am amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
Conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat. Right.
I'm putting this in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I get it already. You want to be and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your Tad back.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma.
Of course! Your Tad! I know you miss him!
Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of weep. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this? Or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know whom I refer to. Miles Edgeworth. What?
Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
Manfred von Karma.
Exactly right. It was my papa.
That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth? The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he's gone.
Huh?
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Nick! What does she mean?
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with a case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth? He's dead?
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in the world. He's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory. Muddies their honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands.
Nick? What about Mr. Edgeworth?
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again. Okay?
Nick?
Miss von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had about enough of you! Him too!
What? What in the world has happened?
This dog is all dark and no bite. He has already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest course of battles this country has ever seen!
Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk to the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Okay! Well, that certainly was something. Let's go to Akra's room now. Yeah. Ugh. Hello? What's with Burb? December 29th, lodging house. 3rd floor. Akra's room. The dude in the wheelchair has to go to the 3rd floor? Man, that's gotta suck. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro?
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Acro! You're a member of this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in this, my wheelchair. Blackrow, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my head's place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina?
Regina's so cute! She's truly a princess!
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? I mean, who wouldn't be?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
Maya! The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. Which has gotta suck. And whose idea was that? Can't he, like, switch rooms or something?
That's awful!
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Whoa! What's going on here? Cyclops? It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go into the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it. I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounds really ominous. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed, sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. Are you absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick?
Alright, well, I'm gonna save here, and we shall head to the crypt. Alright, here we go. Well, that certainly was something. We'll have to figure out what Acro's hiding next time. Alright, well, let us see who there is to raid. It looks like Joe's streaming again. So we'll go ahead and head over there. Let me go ahead and set that up. Retro Set Joe. There we go. And looks like he's doing more Final Fantasy. Alright, starting a raid. So I say to you all, thank you guys, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye!